Take that off. It's a bit. Ah. It's better. That'd be a lot better. Oh, and, itchy. Itchy beard. Bitchy beard. Abandoned stage offices. What's that all about? That don't know. Oh, hello. Is that you going to talk? I'm alright. Out on my bike. Let's just stop for coffee. End up a kid going to the toilet. Too many. Sad, you got to chain them up. R1M. I'll show you around in a minute. When more people, because I'll show you, then I'll show everyone else, and I can't be bothered. Anyway, so yeah, it's nice. Do you know, yesterday was lovely. Yesterday was, I thought today would have been like that, and it was like really quite warm. It weren't. Today is like a bit of a letdown. Today is the, I don't know what you call it, the British, isn't it? British weather. It's British weather. It's like scarf. I've got my thermals on. I know. I thought, oh, I've got to wear my thermals. Oh God, it's too cold. I don't like the cold weather. Oh, I'm out on my bike, mate. I thought, well, I'll stop at McDonald's, have a coffee. So, why not? Went for a bit of a ride round. Stopped at a cafe, had bacon baguette, I think it was a bacon baguette. Quite nice, actually. Hello. So, yeah. Comments about people's mums? Nah. Mate, I don't know people's mums. I'll ride that. That's what I'll ride. Now that is, look at this. Look, isn't that sad? I've got to put that on it. I think that absolutely sad. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's what gives someone the right to steal my bike? You know, I don't know. It's just. Nah, do you know what? It's this keeps you pretty sure you're going to go, pretty sure you're going to stay alive. Oh, sorry, reasonable chance of staying alive, no chance of staying alive. That's my fault. But everyone ride how they want to ride, isn't it? I think you should ride to your ability. But the thing is, the bike's got far more ability than me, hasn't it? That bike. And really, mates I've lost to bikes, they just drive too quick. You drive too quick. Things happen too quick, don't they? Yeah, I don't know how fast it is. It's, I don't know. People know all the brake horsepower. I haven't got a clue. You know, some people on TikTok and they do bikes and they go, oh yeah, it's a 200 brake horse. It's this. I haven't got a clue. It's silver and black. It's a nice. I like it. Just find it sad I have to look after it. I have to I don't know what you call it. Chain it up. You know, there's too many people to steal things, isn't there? Really? I was just chatting to a biker, and he come in. He said, "Oh, is that your bike?" I said, "Yeah." And he was just chatting to me. I thought I wasn't going to get rid of him. I thought, I bet I'm going, mate. I want to drink me coffee. Hello, Real Beans. I want him. I'll show you in a minute. I'll turn it around and show you. Yeah, I'll show you. Jude Gavin, feck off, mate. You're a bit of a cock, aren't you? Yeah. It's too much. Adjusting the brake balances. It's too much. It's too much on them now. It's too much. It's too much, really. It is nice, but it's just uncomfortable. And I'm an old man now, and I've trouble with my knee. Actually, my knee's all right now. Weird, isn't it? I've got 10k next Sunday. So, I'm sort of looking forward to it, but I'm also thinking, what am I doing? You know, what am I doing with my life? Why am I making out I'm fit? Other than fit looking, I know that. You know, I'm pretty hot looking, and people steal them. Yeah, they do. They're too. I was saying to that bloke, I find it really sad that if I came out and that was stolen, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be annoyed, but I wouldn't be shocked. That's a sad bit. You didn't take YouTube with you? Oh, I'll take you in a minute. I'll take you in a minute. In a minute. Yeah. Hello. Hang on, I've just got to show him my bike. It's all good. Where is he? Jude Gavin, they can go on a blooming timeout. Oh no, I've hidden him, blocked him now, stuff it. There, you happy now? That's what it is, that's the model. I want him. It's all carbon, it's like carbon fibre. Nice. This is what I'm saying. This is why you work hard. Alright mate, I'm out on my bike. I thought, Mark, do you know what I find really... I was chatting to a biker, and I said to him, he said, "Is that your Yamaha?" I went, yeah. He said, "Oh, it's beautiful, mate." But French, actually. Chatted to him, he's got KTM. And I said, I just find it sad that I wouldn't be shocked. If I had got stolen, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be annoyed, but not shocked. And that is sad. Not the people nicking it. I think it's sad that we all accept that my phone's going to get stolen, someone's going to scam me for money, steal my bike. It's just everywhere, mate. It's literally everywhere. You've got to have trackers, ghosts. Then they tried to nick my Transit, didn't they? Tried to nick my Transit in September. Didn't get it going, only for the ghost. Now I've got a disc lock on it. I've got a pedal box lock, ghost, tracker. You've got to have it. It's just too... It's sad. And they're someone's kids, aren't they? A lot of people go nicking these bikes. You just think, they're little skanks. I'd be quite wary. If a couple pulled in here, I'd be quite wary. I probably wouldn't move out of here. I'll tell you what, I'd probably ring 999 and say to someone with a gun. Fuck it, just get him here, innit? Get him being threatened with a gun. Get him here. I'll take the consequence afterwards. When they're here, there's a good chance that they ain't going to nick my bike. Is that right? No. Is that completely a waste of time? Yes. But it's sad though, isn't it? I know this sounds really horrible. When I see them, they steal the bikes, and then it's in our local paper. It's like, oh, he was a nice lad. And you go where they die, and there's always like flowers and little teddy bears, and oh, John was such a good kid. And you think, really? No, he ain't. He's a little arse. I didn't really want to come out, but you know what? I thought I've got to do it. Yeah, you become lazy. That's the trouble. You know, when you have all this stuff, you just become lazy, and you can't be bothered. It's silly, isn't it? Because you've got all these nice things, and you like now. I wish I was in my car. Really. Actually, I want somebody to ride my bike for me. Ride it literally. I don't know, 3 miles down the road, and then I just ride up here, have a coffee, do a live, and then just put it in a van, innit? Put it in a van. See you later, I'm going off out. Actually brings that, I want a van with a shower in, so I can have a shower and go out, innit? Motorbike, yeah, I'm on my bike today. I finally got her MOT'd, taxed, insured. My insurance hasn't run out, but I've insured it again. I just thought, you know, what was Thursday? Oh, the voting. Yeah, Triumph, no. It's a Yamaha. I'm a proper biker, mate. I messaged Paul Stewart. I don't know if you lot follow him. I follow him. He's on TikTok. He's a good bloke. And I said, "Are you out on your bike today?" Apparently his bike's in the repair shop. 4 weeks it's been in. I don't know what for. Would I get a Triumph? I don't know really. People get quite badge snobby, really. I had an R1, but I wanted an M. I wanted an R1M. Was it a waste of money? Yes, but I wanted to waste my money. I think if you buy something with your money, you saved up and you bought it. Don't give a flying fig what it's worth when you sell it, because you've enjoyed it. Use it, enjoy it. Buy it knowing that it's going to be worth a lot less when you sell it, and then you're happy. Trouble is, I think everybody, we get with cars, you know, if I sell you a car for like 20 grand, realistically, what would it be worth tomorrow? 17, 16, you know, really not worth anything, is it? And you've moaned, but I say you've got to keep them a long time. I've had that 7 years now. Well, in October it'll be 7 years. I think it's only got, I think it had 7,000 miles. I was like, bloody hell, I didn't think I'd done that many miles, really. But I tend to buy stuff I want and keep it a long time. I can't see the point of changing it. Like that, you know, actually funny enough, the bloke who I was just chatting to, which he's got mates, he's got 5 mates, and 5 of them have got R1Ms. I went, that's like unicorn. Where would you find that? You don't see many of them. That's 193, that one. I think they make 1,500 or something. That's 1,500 for well. Good thing with bikes, they're not left or right hand drive, are they? They're middle drive. I suppose if this was going to France, it'd have, and the digital speedo, so it wouldn't even be in, they don't have to think of the speedo, do they? What would they have to do if it goes to France? Probably change the headlight or the beam, but the indicators would be the same. Everything would be the same, wouldn't it? Well, I think so. So whether you make bikes left or right hand drive, doesn't matter. Sorry, didn't see all your things there. Watching my stream, sorry, I didn't see all. Would you rather steal it rather than buy it? Would you? Nah, that's a stupid attitude, mate. I'd rather save up and buy stuff. It's mine. I can do what I want with it, can't I? Why would you rather steal it? I don't get that. Wouldn't you rather be in a position where you can buy stuff, treat yourself to stuff? I think you should work hard, study hard, get your skills, work very hard, study hard, get your skills, you know, your knowledge and your skills, sell that, have a job where you're earning really good money, your outgoings are pretty low, and save up and buy expensive stuff. Not clothes. I mean like motorbikes and nice cars and things like that. That's what I think. Or, you know, a motorhome or a second home. That I think is far better than all this fashion shit you're buying. And like, I don't know, what's the latest trainers? Air Jordans or Nike TNs or something? Is it TNs? I mean, some of you lot are paying like 150 to 880 quid, 200 quid for a pair of trainers. I'm thinking, what are you doing, you mugs? Well, there you go. Would I be the king of motorbikes? No. What do I think about him? I don't know, he's just King Charles, huh? I like him, actually. I like Charles. I think he's alright. I nearly cried earlier because I thought I was going to get wet. I'm going along and I thought, what's that on my visor? And it was a morning. I just thought, what's that? And it was a bit of rain. I nearly didn't go. I thought, I don't want to get wet. It hasn't rained, luckily. It stayed dry, which is a bonus. I'm not far from home now. I suppose only about 8-9 miles. About a minute, isn't it? One thing I like on the bike, you don't get stuck in the traffic, do you? Do I come from a rich English family? No. I come from a family where mum and dad had nothing. My mum and dad, a gallon of petrol, it took my dad and my mum, they had to save up for a week to get a gallon of petrol there, and because they had no money. And my mum and dad worked hard. But you know what that's done? That's made me work hard. Me and my brother and my sister. And you know what? My kids are exactly the same. My grandkids, they've got, my granddaughters have got like pucker parents. You know, I think my kids had me and my wife. We were good. We would teach them to, you know, you had to work hard, study hard. Think long term, innit? Don't think like buying fancy shit. You know, if you want fancy shit, save up and buy it yourself, innit? Don't expect your mum and dad to buy it. Hey?
Looking into a bike.
Yeah, it's alright, yeah.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't believe I've had it 7 years now.
7 years?
Yeah. It's 19. Yeah, I don't use it, I'm a tart, and it's true, I don't use it. And I went out earlier and I thought, do I really want to go out? There's a piss down my rain. I think I can't bother to clean it.
Yeah.
I can't bother to clean it. I've washed it once since I've had it. Well, I went out one night and went down these lanes and I thought, fucking what? Yeah.
I bet that goes. What top speed you doing that?
Probably near 200, I would have thought. But yeah. I don't ride it that quick. You do ride it quick, but I don't want to ride it quick all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you get on the motorway, you do 80s, maybe 90s, you don't look too quick. You start doing 120s, 130s, you look quick. I've got mates and they're doing like 130s, 140s, going up the outside. Oh, what are you doing, you idiot? They're organ donors, aren't they? All they're going to do is crash and give their organs away. Bikes are nice, but really, I don't think it's the cars, I think it's us. We go too quick. We're too quick and we're too narrow. We're too like black. Well, how are you going to see me in black?
Yeah.
It's stupid,
And you
really.
get one idiot pulls out, you're done, isn't it?
Well, you've got to follow them, and hopefully they'll go in and say, well, okay, no one looks like he's going into him, so he ain't going to come out. I'll blast past him, get up to the next one. But don't sit in their boot. Because if you brake, if they tap the brake, you bang.
Yeah,
And you come off on the A2 or something like that, you run over, innit?
yeah.
You know.
See you later, buddy.
See you later. Can we see the bike? Yeah, hang on. I'm alright, thank you. I don't want fancy shit, I want knowledge of the whole world that no one has. Well, I don't know what that is. I've got no idea what that is. If you know what that is, you're cleverer than me. Why do you not see the bike? I'll do a little video later. Okay. Yeah. Musical instruments, they're big for like pianos and that sort of stuff. Yamaha make really, really good musical stuff. And I didn't realise that. Someone said, oh, they're tuning forks. And I thought, well, and when you look at it, you see it. They're actually tuning forks. That's Yamaha's symbol, really. Because I always thought it was a Y. I didn't really know what it was. But that's it. That's one of my bikes. Bikes are dangerous. If you want to get a bike, get one you think you can trust yourself. Show you the bike. Oh, that's trouble having two. I'll turn it around, hang on. I'll get rid of them. That's the make. And that's the model. That's the model I want in. I like it. It's insane. Nah, I disagree. I disagree. You know what? Yeah, I looked at the H2, but that was 21. H2, I think back when I bought that was 26. And you know what? It's a Kawasaki, isn't it? Who wants a fucking Kawasaki? Kawasaki are green. That's not vegetables, and I don't like vegetables. So why would I want a Kawasaki? Yamaha rule. Well, it's not. Yeah, the secret. I think the secret to riding good. No, there's no back seat. There is a back seat. You can have a back seat on it and put the footrests on. But that's got like a GPS thing. It's for the track. I can't even download it. It's got like a Wi-Fi thing built into the bike. And the idea, when you go to a track, it shows you how much you've accelerated, how much you've braked, and you can go in and set it all up. You go on the app and you set the bike up. You set up the, I don't know what you call it, the suspension balance, the braking. It's too much on it. When I picked it up, he went, "Oh, you do this, you do that." I went, "Shut up. Shut up, do not tell me." I said, "Because I will not remember." I said, "Just put it on pussy mode. I want pussy mode, I want to go home." So he put it on pussy mode and that was it. Now I drive it on A, which is the most powerful. But really the slowest one is the best. It's all sort of spongy and it's not all aggressive here. So that's when you're like that, it's a bit like in your face and like baked beans. No Harley, nah, don't want a Harley. I'm not old enough for a Harley. It's very nice, but honestly, you're better off with probably a GS 1200 because it's more of a like you can ride it. You get off it and you don't look like you're walking like you've been on a horse. You don't walk bow-legged. No, yeah. So I don't do pillion insurance. I mean, my Bandit, I could take her on that, but she don't want to go on my bikes. She's not really into bikes. It's a shame because I'd like to take her on it, and it'd be nice because we could go. It'd be another thing to do, wouldn't it? I'd go down and take it in my van because I want to start taking that down with me weekends when I go down there because, well, not just that, take me other one on my BSA. It just means I can ride them at weekends. I'm doing alright, thank you. Happy birthday. It's not even my birthday. Oh, maybe it is my birthday. Shall I buy another bike? You lot should encourage me to buy some more bikes. That's what I think. Okay, I need a house with a garage, really. I want a store. I want one of them stores. You can open it up and it's like, I don't know, about 40 foot long. I don't know, about 30 foot wide. And it's just, there's rows of bikes down there. Nothing in the middle. Or maybe room for, I don't know, my car. But down the outside, there's all bikes. And you just, like, your mates come over and say, I'll take your pick. What one do you want? I know someone who done that. He went to America to see his mate and he had a garage full of bikes. He said, I'll just pick one out, pick one, pick one when you want. We'll get you insured on it and ride it. In my front room. Do you know what, bikes are too nickable, aren't they? Bikes are, I find it sad that, why have I got to have that disc lock sitting here? Why? Why when I go in to use their toilet or order my coffee have I got to put a disc lock on it? You put it away in the garage, you put the chains on it, this, that, trackers. It's sad. I think it's sad. You work hard for stuff and people just, they don't care about us. These skank, they just nick it and they burn it out. They ruin it and burn it out. For what? I see, what was it? A bike. They couldn't grind the lock off this push bike, so they just smashed it to pieces. And you thought, imagine that. Imagine that is someone's child, isn't it? That is someone's little cherub who's gone out and smashed the push bike to bits because he couldn't steal it. Horrible, isn't it, really? It's just, I don't know, I find it sad, really. Sad, I mean, my grandchildren, I doubt very much will go stealing stuff because they won't need to, and they're not like, no one needs to, innit? But it's a bit, you work hard for stuff and people just steal it off you, don't they? They don't care about us, they don't care about you, which is sad. I think that's sad, really. I think we should all be, I don't know, we should be shocked at stuff, shouldn't we? But, I don't know. Selfish, really, isn't it? They don't care, they just steal it off us. Anyway, I hope everyone else is having a good day, really. I hope you're all having a good day and got no dramas in your life really. I've got no bad stuff going on, no dramas, and your life's pretty good. I'll be going soon. I keep thinking it's going to rain. I keep looking and thinking, oh, it feels like there's rain in the air, but there isn't. There's not yet, but I'm alright, thank you. I'm out on my bike, so yeah, you forget that stuff. I want a lot of riders have Bluetooth in their head, in their crash out, but I wouldn't want that. I just want to escape, you know, just escape. I want to be off my phone. I don't want to be on my phone. I don't want to be having a chat with someone. I don't want to listen to music. I just want to lose myself. I suppose if you use commuting and it's a long drive and yeah, like that, even then I might go, I'd give up and maybe get some headphones. But not the sort of riding I do. It's just like, just to come out really, isn't it? Get me out of my house, pretty much off my phone when I'm riding. Used to be lots of biker places, you know, where you could go, you'd meet up with your mates and that sort of stuff, but they all gradually go, don't they? These places gradually go. Bikes as well, I think they're dying. It feels like to me like bikes are dying off. You know, there's not as many people having them. When we was young, bikes were the thing. Bikes were like I don't know, you had a bike first, you know, I mean I had a car, but I mean you had, because you got a bike at 16, didn't you? 16, you had your bike, and that was your sort of like your freedom. It was like, oh yeah, you're out on your motorbike. Motorbike is a 50cc, but you know, it was still your bike. It was still my bike. You know, it was still mine, and I could go out, and you didn't have to rely on your mum and dad. So, but these are two complete overkill. Really. You probably want to. I tell you what, they do an R3. Which is a 300. I reckon the R3 would probably be actually quite a good bike. James, R9. You got an R9 then, James? Because I'm on the R1 today. I'm out on my little... It's quite small, isn't it? It's not a very tall bike. They are heavy though, they always seem heavy, low bikes. I thought Kieran would have been in here. I can show him a bike. I'll send him a picture later. Because people sort of ask, oh, what bike have you got? It's quite nice. Because a lot of people don't know if you said the name. Yes, well, I had an R1. I had it was a 2008. But it had I wanted the one with the exhaust under. So when I used to race, not road racing, motocross, I always had Yamahas. My dad always bought Yamahas for me. And I bought Yamahas when I was sort of buying my own bikes. So I think you like cameras. I'm into Canon because I had Canon when I was doing photography. So I'm not into Nikon. And I think like bikes, I think you just, whatever your first bike is, that's what you stick with. A lot of people like Ducati. I don't get it. I don't get Ducati. But then I've never ridden one. Maybe if I rode one, you might see it, but I'm not a real rider. I'm not a real like a hard rider. I don't want to sort of, you know, go mad and that sort of. If I was to buy one illegally, 71. That will do about 90 in first gear. So, and you've got 6 gears, so you can work out how quick it goes. I don't know. You know, look, other people tell me, oh, that's so many brake horse. I've got no idea what the brake. I don't want to know how much brake horse it's got. I don't want to know. I like the bike. I wanted that bike. I like the look, and I wanted it. So I bought it. I don't really care what the brake. The brake horse is miles too much. It's overkill, isn't it? You don't need that sort of. You don't need that power, but you can ride it. I can ride it at 30 mile an hour, which I think is great. You know, that to me was perfect. When I got my R1, it was delivered from Scotland, and I thought, I've never had a really big bike. I'm alright, thank you. And I rode it and I could ride it at 30 mile an hour. I thought, I love it, absolutely love it. That to me, that's a good bike. One that I've got to like, this is a cross-plane thing, I don't really understand it really. It's just the way the engine is, and it likes to go, but it's more of a track bike really, isn't it? So, That's would I recommend getting a bike? No, honestly, they're quite dangerous, and you can expire yourself quite quick. But then we do these things, when we do things, and it's not till afterwards you think, oh shit, I wish I hadn't done that. No, that, there's no scratches on that, but if I dropped it, you'd be like, being a bit cocky round a roundabout or something, you only got to catch a bit of diesel or anything, big handful of front brakes, some grit or something, and you come off them too quick, too easy. In terms of performance though, the performance that bike's got, I've no idea what sort of car I'd have to get that sort of acceleration and top end and that sort of stuff. I don't know, it'd have to be, what were we thinking? 100 grand? 150, 200 grand or something? That's probably equivalent to some sort of top end Ferraris, I guess. It would beat you in the top end. Well, the top end cars are better for like really excessive speed once you get there, but not to get in there. You have to get. I've got an electric car. I want a track. I haven't been on a track, mate. I've not done track days. I don't want to, because when I bought that, he went, "Oh, you're gonna track it?" I went, "No. Why would I want to put that on the track? It's too nice. If I wanted to track it, I would get an R6 or a 400 or something. Because that, I'm a Dartford, mate. Right, the only way you improve is if your bike's slower. Going fast down the straight, that's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Anybody can do that. I think go around a bend at 20 mile an hour, scraping your elbows. If you can do that, you've got flipping good bike control. Not go around at 40, go around and you're literally your knee, you're scraping the foot pegs and you're doing like 25 mile an hour. That is very hard to stay on the bike. It's bike control, isn't it? What's I saying? I have got an electric car. I drive an electric car. But you are right. Electric. This is the thing. Electric is instant torque. It's hard, isn't it? When we went to the Isle of Man, it was all like chicken strips and all that. So I bought some Tipex. I went into a shop and bought some Tipex, and we Tipex our tyres. And we had to see, because there was all the bullshit, and it's all macho bullshit. It's like, I'm leaning more than you. When I went to Hastings, someone said, oh, you're like a footly bit. You're like, yeah. And I weren't anyway. He said, you weren't really leaning it a lot. I said, but regardless of how much I've lent it, I've come from London and I've got to Hastings, so I must have lent it enough. I must have leaned in a bend to go round the bend, surely. Because you don't turn, you lean it, don't you? And it's a chicken strip thing. It's like, oh, you got chicken strips. It's like, hands. I'll tell you what, if I've got chicken strips, but my bike is immaculate, I'm happy with that. Imagine I've got no chicken strips and I've got a few scratches up the side, I'd be pissed off. You may not. You may say, oh, look, this is great, I'm macho. What we actually give for my younger self? Don't do anything different because you've had a good life. And don't worry about being ugly when you're young, because when you get old, believe you me, you'll have your choice. If you're solvent, you can hold a conversation and you're not an idiot, you have your choice of ladies. I feel the power when you're a teenage boy. I feel the power is definitely with the ladies. The people who sit down and have a wee, they have the power. Unless you're fortunate and you go, no, I'm not interested in girls, I'm interested in motorbikes and jet skis. If you've done that, I think you're probably successful. But then you do miss out on that 2 minutes of fun that you're producing kids. So, no, I wouldn't really change anything, really. Maybe spend a bit more time with mum and dad, because my mum and dad are dead now. Yeah, I don't know, really. Probably wouldn't do anything different. Nah, maybe not be quite as lazy sometimes. Study harder at school. A goods car salesman. No, I don't think I am. But I sold 3 cars yesterday, so maybe I am, I don't know. And it isn't really, it's not the person, is it? It's the cars, and our reviews are like 450 reviews. It's how you come across, isn't it? If you come across if you believe the person who's I don't know, going to decorate your house, you'll believe him, won't you? If he says, oh look, if we break anything, we'll tell you, we'll fix it, we'll do a good job, price, should you be a reasonable price? No. If anything, I think you should be dear. I think you should charge more than you want. There's a lady I follow on TikTok, and she makes cakes, Eve's Bakes or something. And I said to her, I said, yeah, she was doing this cake. I said, how much is that? And it was like, say, 200 quid. I said, I think it's too cheap. I said, I think you should charge 260. I said, next time you price something up, for me, add 30 quid on. And she did, and she still got the job. You know why? Because we all think you've got to be cheap. You think you've got to be cheap to get the work. That feels like a race to the bottom, doesn't it, really? Our prices are too cheap at work. My brother, we are all cheap. You go on Auto Trader, but I don't want to be cheap. I think we should be more money. I think we should be more money, but give more away. I think we should give a free tank of fuel, 3 years road tax, but make the car 300 quid more. I'd probably end up with another 30 quid, really, wouldn't I? And also, if you had a part exchange, I can say, well, I'll give you more money. You know, I'll give you more for your part exchange. And then you buy it. It's all sales hooks, though. It's all bullshit sales hooks, isn't it? And you should upsell everything. When you sell, you should upsell everything. We don't upsell nothing, but you should. You should upsell, you know, the finance, upsell this, upsell that. But we don't. The cheaper the finance can be, that's what you get it for. But that's... Do you lose a lot of customers? Yes. If you're a bit like that, you lose customers. But really, they don't go back to them people. Car Giant. Who's going to go back to Car Giant? Big Motoring World. You ever going to go back there? Find somebody who's bought a car off Big Motoring World. What? Find me there. They've been to this Big Motoring World set 2 or 3 times. I'd say, I think you find someone that either absolutely adored Peter Waddell, or they maybe were super lucky and had a good experience. I think so. But that's me. I'm alright, thanks. I'm out on my bike, mate. Would you sell your car 50% cheaper? Absolutely, but I've already added 120% to it, Jack. So why would I sell you a car cheap? What for? I think all my cars are too expensive and I don't want to compete. And if you tell me I would like to do this, I'm not allowed to do this. I'd like to, the moment someone said when they find one cheaper, I personally should say, okay. And then when they want to buy it, go, no, I don't want to sell it to you. No point. Nissan Micra. They're the one, mate. They're the nuts, aren't they? Nissan Micra. Yes, they are the best car in the world. I think you want that. About a W reg, isn't it? The one with the square headlights. Big biscuit. Yeah, mate, that's really good. What I do, you know, Barclays, when I ring my manager up, you know, he goes, well, bring me some biscuits up and we'll forget any loans you got. He writes them off. I took him some hobnobs and he went, oh, Gary, I stuck £1 million in your account. Don't say anything. No, I went, no, I won't. Mate, you lot made me laugh. Would I do it cheaper? No. You should. I don't. What you should do is you should research it. If my cars are too expensive, I'm going to go, I agree with you. Don't buy it. Piss off the Car Giant or Big Motoring World or something like that, or Cinch. Go and see Cinch. Did you? Didn't it a good feeling? You know what it is? Well, from my mum originally, but well now I'm in Dartford, but I live in London, somewhere in London. If you find me, you know, just remove all the underwear off the railings around my mansion, all right? Well, no, I think if you come to buy a car off me and you don't ask me for a discount, you're foolish. Oh, you're not the average Joe. Are you there? Say hello, because I've come past your car front today. Are you still there? Oi, are you there? I was calling your car front. I thought you might have been there. I really wanted to use the toilet, actually. I didn't have a piss up the back of that car, that silver one. I thought you'd have been open on Sundays. I thought you was a proper car dealer. Not a pretend one like me. He's gone, isn't he? Is he there? I wish it wouldn't say, like, I think it's only say if they're intending on commenting. Not the average Joe on there. I think I do follow him. He's a car dealer in Maidstone. Obviously not as good as me. And yeah, I knew who he was, and I've been out that way, and I thought, oh, I'll go, because I was going to go past, sort of nearly past. So I've done a little detour and went past, had a look at had a nose at his car front. I was going to give him some tips. You don't need tips, do you? It is nice if you can just, It is lovely. You know when you don't want to sell something to someone or you don't want to work with them, it is great. It's such a good feeling, isn't it? You got to, Chris. Come and have a word with my brother, will you? Have a word with my brother. Tell him to get on social media and tell Mackie's, yeah. I've started had a coffee. So I'm not a proper car dealer like everyone, average Joe. Because he's loaded, so I'm poor. I walk to really, that's not even my bike. It's AI. it's AI. I'm not even real, this is AI. To be fair, do any of you lot think you've got intelligence, or do you think you're AI? I think we're all AI. I think our intelligence is artificial. It ain't real. You're at the petrol station next to me waving at you. Can I see you? No, I don't really want to see you. Why would I want to see you? Well, you want me to turn around and pretend that, oh yeah, I've seen you. Well, if you're doing that, come over and buy me something, or piss off. Yeah, go and buy me a donut, or go away. Actually, no, give me a tube of, give me some chocolate or something. If you don't, I won't ever talk to you, ever. Alright? Because if you had the chance of meeting me, and you haven't come over and met me, your life's over. You've ruined, you're never going to have a career, are you? Imagine that, you're going to go for a job interview and they'll say, well, did you see Gary? And you go, yeah, but I didn't go over. They go, well, you ain't going to get the job then, are you? I'm the best bit of luck you lot are ever going to have. You know that, meeting me? That's what I think of me. I think I'm so lucky I know myself. I'm the best person I know. I'm better than all you lot, all of you. All of you put together, mixed in a, you know, Hogwarts, whatever, potion, and sprayed. You should all like yourself. Stop hating on yourself, innit? Stop liking. Make sure you like yourself, innit? I'd like to be in that little Learjet out there. Probably going to pick an ill knowing that. But I suppose I should go, really. But you knob, you're laughing. You're going to go and get me a chocolate? If you ain't going to get me a chocolate bar, like you want to be my mate. Mate, I'm super shallow, you know, if you want to go out on a date, I don't mind, but you've got to be loaded. If you ain't loaded, I don't even want to talk to you. See, I can't be asked to get on my bike now, it's just hard work. Oh well, I better go. I'll keep looking from the watch. What's the time? Oh, 2 o'clock, that's alright. Leather jacket. Yeah, I'm on my bike. I'm on my bike today, so I'm on my my Yamaha. So I've left the Lamborghini at home. I've left the Lamborghini key at home. Can you imagine people with Porsche key rings and that sort of stuff, isn't it? Old? What, me? Absolutely, mate. I'm very old. In the shop. What you got then? Did you tell me? Eh? What? Where did I get to? Not that far. I went down the A20. Where did I go? I popped into Maidstone. There's a car dealer. He's on TikTok, and I was going to almost come past it, and I thought I'll just have a little detour, have a nose at his stock, and then he weren't there. So I thought, what a letdown. So then I went to a cafe by the Detecting Hill, is like the Kent Showground or something, where they have the Kent Show, and there's a cafe, a diner, and you get a few bikes and cars and that there. I went there, and then I've just had a sort of a slow ride back. A slow ride back with bursts of insanity. I think I'd slow ride back with a bit of like shame and a bit of twisted fire starter. Then I've ended up here having a coffee here, and then just go home really. CB 1100EX, oh, valve check. They're a pain in the arse. And like that, I'm thinking, when is it going to go wrong? And the battery shit on that. I don't like the battery. I need to research it. I want a more powerful battery. It's the biggest battery I can get, but I want a more powerful one because it don't turn over. It's like and every time I think this bastard ain't going to start. You know, to me, you've gone in and get petrol, and you come out, and you think, what's that all about? 800 quid, is it? It's mad. My transit went wrong, the injector. Right, and I had 4 injectors done, 1,700 quid. Sorry, no, that's a lie. It was £1,698 and 86 pence. I'm like, what? You're out on the bike, are you? What bike you got? You said a nice day yesterday was better, wasn't it? Well, mate, you wouldn't kick it over. It's mad, isn't it? 1000cc and the engine's only about this big, really, isn't it? You see a car engine, they're huge. Bike engines are very compact. On my Bandit, it's 1200. The engine's only about this big. You know, you think, how'd you get 1200ccs on that? Oh, look, my battery's flat. My battery's flat. I'm going to go flat in a minute, so I can just about see you. I'll come back when I get home. When I get home, put my bike away and all that sort of stuff, and then I'll come back and I'll have a coffee. Debating whether I need another wee, another one of my sort of 700 wees I've had. This is the problem when you get old, isn't it? You're just like constantly on the bloody toilet. Right, I'm going to go. Have a good day, whatever you're up to. If anyone out on your bike, be careful. Aim to come home in one bit, not look flash, alright? And if you have to think about a move when you're going to come up to a car or something, don't do it. Think about it, action it straight away. Don't think about it for too long. If you think about it for too long, no, you've lost the moment. You've got to go for it. You know, get around it, get around the obstacle. Is it raining? No, it's dry. No, if it was raining, I would be actually in tears. I'd be thinking, can I store my bike here and pay Stefan to come out in my van to collect me? My bike. If it rains, this is the trouble. If it rains, if I'm 10 minutes down the road and it rains, I'm going to be gutted. Yeah. Did you see my bike? I have to turn you off TikTok because it's flat. The battery's going to be flat in a minute. Thankfully, I don't need the sat-nav anymore. Right, see you later, TikTok. Did you see my bike, mate? I'm not sure if I showed you. I'll show it to you here. Oh, this is sad, isn't it? This. You know, this is called a forget-me-not or something. Right, but I find it sad. I'll put that on. I'll go and just get a coffee. I do that every time. I don't know. Mate, the indicator's on here. That's the model. I want them. I don't understand what this is for. This is plastic, this bit. Hey, look, see the number? 193. I think I made 1500 or something. I'm not sure if that's worldwide. This is a bit knackered now, this bit here. Let's get a new one of these. I was thinking that when I take that off, I hope it don't